Okay, good day to everybody, to all my students in entrepreneurship. Now we will proceed or go on with the next topic for week two, module two for first quarter. Entrepreneurship and me is the topic. Okay, so in order for you to see the module, so I'm going to open the module first. Okay, so again, this is Mr. Joel A. National, your teacher in entrepreneurship. In our module, Entrepreneurship and Me, we'll be discussing the importance of entrepreneurship and what are the different qualities needed for entrepreneurs to become successful in the world of business. As you can see here, we have the introduction, and if I'm going to read, in the previous module, we learned that entrepreneurship is about business, and the person who puts up the business is called entrepreneur. So that is from the first module. Many people dream of having their own business and wanted to become an entrepreneur, and no doubt because entrepreneur is always associated with rich, famous, and successful people. But the question is, can anyone be an entrepreneur? Do I have what it takes to become one? What exactly did the entrepreneur do? Now, in this module, you will be able to identify and discuss the most important qualities common among individuals who are willing to undertake entrepreneurial functions. This module will also help you to know your own entrepreneurial qualities and access your interests if you wish to pursue entrepreneurship as a career in the future. So we have three objectives in this module. The first one, to identify entrepreneurial qualities, to assess their own entrepreneurial qualities, and the last objective is to appreciate entrepreneurship as a career. And we have the learning competencies, and this is explore job opportunities for entrepreneurship as a career. So we're going to move in the let's recall portion of the module. From the previous module, we discussed the difference between goods and services. Goods can be touched, services cannot be touched. Let us now identify the following word. Read each item carefully and write letter G if the word refers to goods and letter S if services. Write your answer on the space provided. So as we have discussed a while ago, the differences between the goods and services. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is 10 items. So G and S will be your answer. And in let's understand why entrepreneurs born or made. So are they born or are they made? As stated to the book of Introduction of or to Entrepreneurship by Sir Dev, Small Enterprises Research and Development Foundation, in cooperation with UP Institute for Small Scale Industries, 1998. Some people say entrepreneurs are unique breed or men what, where do entrepreneurs come from? Why did or how do people eventually become entrepreneurs? Are entrepreneurs born or made? Are entrepreneurial qualities already present in the child when he is born, perhaps as inherited characteristics from the parents, or are these qualities developed through life? There was a time when it was believed that entrepreneurs were born rather than made. Nowadays, several evidences to show that entrepreneurial qualities can be developed early life as a result of childhood training in independence and self-reliance, among others, and exposure to work and industry. So there are things they consider if entrepreneurship is being made or they are born as an entrepreneur. So as you can see here, there are different trainings from the family wherein they are trained to become an entrepreneur. It can also come from the family. So the family have a business and then okay, it's being taught by their sons and daughters. So that's why their business will be handled later on by the sons of daughters of the businessman. And then on the next topic, entrepreneurial mindset and development. According to Shinki Tan and Kaila Tan, children grew up in the family with negative perspective about money, business, like hearing negative comments about earning money, how hard or difficult to have money, etc., would less likely have a negative mindset about money and business. So while on the other hand, a child grow up in the family that joyfully talks about investment, savings, business, and money will have a positive mindset about it. Raising Up Money Wise Kids 2016, meaning to say through proper training, life experiences, and business exposure, child entrepreneurship qualities can be developed through life. How about you? What is your life experiences about money and business within the family and culture? If not so good, don't worry. It's not too late. There is no barrier to a determined person. You can still develop certain qualities and values that can help you generate your entrepreneurial qualities, which, as you may have seen, the foundations of excellent performance in business as well as in any other career. Whether you decide to be an entrepreneur or not, these entrepreneurial qualities can help you to be best of whatever career you will take in the future. Okay, so more on qualities, more on okay, the foundations that came from families. The father, the mother, okay, have entrepreneurial skills. They can help their families, the sons and daughters. But of course, it's not too late. You have your teachers that will help you about entrepreneurship, and that is Mr. National. Okay, and of course, you for other subjects okay, related to entrepreneurship, there are also other teachers who is teaching entrepreneurship. What are the qualities of entrepreneur? As discussed in management book Feliciano R. Fajardo, 1997, here are the most important qualities of entrepreneurs. First one is reasonable risk takers. Entrepreneurs enjoy challenges. They are not afraid to make difficult decisions. They are confident with their abilities and optimistic in the results of their decisions. They make things happen rather than let them happen. Entrepreneurs are risk taker, but also very careful with their actions. They see to it that they gather data, analyze the data before making a decision. So risk takers, but of course they have uh, data for them to be guided. Okay, so based on their data, they can make decisions. Self-confident entrepreneurs have strong faith in their abilities. They believe that they can do better things and always thinks for success. So they are very confident. If you have your skill, so one way of becoming confident because you have that. Hardworking entrepreneurs love their work and enjoy difficult tasks and challenges. When people love their work, it is no longer work. It becomes joy. In fact, people who love their work can perform their tasks in longer hours but still enjoying it. They become busy and forget their worries and problems. So hardworking but love to work. Okay, it is a work, but you are considering it as something that will make you happy or joy. Another qualities like innovative. Entrepreneurs are creative. They love to explore the unknown and to blaze new paths of progress. They do things in new and different ways. Okay? Sometimes an entrepreneurial mindset. Okay, they need to try things in order for them to see if that will be successful or not. Okay, they have the guts. And then the other one is leadership. Entrepreneurs are task oriented. They are effective planners, organizers, and implementers. Okay, they implement, they lead. Okay, they are the person in charge. They have a good leadership qualities. The other one is positive thinkers. Entrepreneurs see crisis in two ways: crisis as a problem, a crisis as opportunity. But entrepreneurs are the type of individuals who think of success and bright ideas. Entrepreneurship believes that individual who think failure and other negative thoughts get exactly what they think. A poor individual who always thinks poverty will remain poor forever, while the rich become richer because they think of success and wealth. And on the other qualities is decision maker. Entrepreneurs are courageous. They are not afraid of making decisions. Entrepreneurs believe that their business success will depend largely on the ability to make the right decision. So as we have observed, decision maker with the data. So they have the data, that thing will help the entrepreneur to decide. They will not let any other people to decide on themselves. Okay, they have a good leadership. As stated in the management book of Feliciano R. Fajardo, 1997, Development Bank of the Philippines defines the Filipino entrepreneur as self-reliant, risk-taker, industrious, humble, helpful, creative, and happy. Okay. And then, how about entrepreneur versus an employee? Okay. What would you like to be? An entrepreneur or an employee? So, for further understanding about entrepreneurial qualities, let us now analyze and compare entrepreneur versus employee. Both career has its own difference, purpose, and benefits. Minion No More channel made a career comparison between entrepreneur and employee. See figure 1, entrepreneur versus employee. In this, okay, you're going to make use of your module. Just type this one. So these are the differences between entrepreneur versus an employee. An entrepreneur enjoy to managing and organizing. An employee enjoy performing, working against time, but employee working time in their favor. Find ways to make their task or job done simple for everybody. But for employee, find ways to make their own task or job done in simple ways. Focus on themselves. Entrepreneur do not mind workloads, focuses on complicated that can provide highest leverage of the company. Okay, so high income, but it's very risky. But for an employee, workload focuses on simple to complicated. Then efficient to make their job done and take another weeks of tasks to be done. But for an employee, efficient to make their job done fast. For entrepreneur needs to be good in many things. For employee needs specialization on specific job. Entrepreneur take risk. Employee wants safety. Entrepreneur accept failures. Employee perfectionist and wants to be valued based on the result. Uh, the employees want to be valued on the things they put into something. Entrepreneur reorganize resources to be efficient. Employees reorganize steps to be efficient. Entrepreneur accept fluctuations and not being paid at all, but employees want to have a fixed income. Entrepreneurs doesn't like repetition of work. Employees like repetition. Entrepreneurs willing to work long hours, but for employees prefer working on a limited time. Now, after discussing the difference between entrepreneur and employee, let us ask you which career path you want to pursue, an entrepreneur or an employee. Some of you may answer entrepreneur and some will answer to be an entrepreneur. Employee, the other one is entrepreneur. The choice is yours. What career do you think fits to your mindset and personality? Okay, so it's up to you. You want to become an employee, that's also good. But you have the mindset to become an entrepreneur. So while working and you have your experience, later on you can also be an entrepreneur because you already have the investment. So okay, it can go the same way. Want to become an entrepreneur first? That will also be better. So the decision will be given to you. So entrepreneurship as a career. Many of us dream to become rich. But according to Warren Buffett, if you're normal, you can't be rich. What does it mean? After analyzing the difference between entrepreneur and employee, we see that entrepreneurs is not just a normal human being. They take risks, enjoy challenges, which is not normal to all people. Entrepreneur has a different mindset in seeing things. For example, crisis. Some people will see it as a problem, but entrepreneur, they might see it as an opportunity. As stated in the management book of Feliciano R. Fajardo, statistics of many countries show that entrepreneurs, through their small business, are the major creators of job and wealth. It is evident that an ordinary people have no economic opportunities like those of the entrepreneurs. They are contented with the fixed and low salaries and patiently wait for their retirement, which give them small pensions and benefits. Entrepreneurship can be a career option, but not just an ordinary option. Entrepreneurship can be as prestigious, challenging, and financially rewarding than any other profession. This can be possible most especially if you hit the right business. But on the other hand, according to Me You Know More channel, there are some people good in performing rather than managing and organizing a business. So it depends on the personality and mindset of a person. That is why Warren Buffett said, if you do normal things, you cannot be rich, as he advises young people. Because if you want to get rich, you must think and take actions ahead than anybody else. In other words, you have an extraordinary, whatever career path you are aiming to pursue. So, are you now excited to become an entrepreneur? Are you excited? Okay, let's see the different conclusions on week 2, module 2, quarter 1. Entrepreneurship qualities can be developed during childhood. Entrepreneurs perform different functions to make the business successful and profitable. Entrepreneurs are employees has its own differences, purpose, and benefits. Entrepreneurs have different mindset in seeing things. Do not expect to be rich if you're doing ordinary or normal things. Do not expect to be okay. Entrepreneurship is a rewarding career, and entrepreneurship can be the best option if you're a risk taker and enjoy challenges. If you are a person that ready to accept challenges, you can be an entrepreneur. So the activities here, I will leave the activities here for you to answer. So it is also have the same method in answering in week one, quarter one, week one, or module one. So after describing your own entrepreneurial qualities, let us now discover your own ways to improve your qualities. Write your answer on the table below. Okay, qualities, ways to improve, people can help you. Okay, so what are the qualities you yourself assess yourself? Okay, put it here, ways to improve. So the qualities that you need to improve, and then there are people that can help you as something, teacher, classmates, and other things. And let's analyze portion. So you can see here what will be the qualities that you need if you encounter angry customer. Somebody assigned you to do a task. What are the things you can do? So the same thing. Okay, you can take a photo. Okay, write it in a notebook. Write your name. Put let's analyze. Take a photo, and then that will be your answer. You can send it to Google Classroom, and of course, it is much better if you can do it in Google Classroom. But if not, you can send it in my personal messenger. Okay, and for let's create, here is a survey. You get real answer. So based on your personal view about business, and this survey can also be used later on how to get knowledge, have information with customers. Okay, but for now you need to answer these. Okay, and send it to me. So do not forget to put your name. And okay, and let's evaluate the same thing in week one, module one. You have to answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you have to okay, choose among the different items here. Okay, so a letter only. So that's all. If you have further questions, we have our group chat. You can just okay, ask questions there, and then if you have any queries, you can also make uh, personal message to me. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, have a nice day.